It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
So, Horizon Forbidden West was a fantastic game. An amazing way to start out the year. Especially coming off Dying Light 2, which was good but not great. This really stands out as a complete package from narrative to gameplay to optimization, sound design, environmental design, everything. How the fuck do I get out of here? Get me out of here. Wait, can it? I don't think I can pass. Okay. I take it all back. This game is horseshit. There we go. Aloy's performance was stellar. Like I said, last week we did a little preview kind of thing. I had just started it, and I had some hesitancy because some of the animations and performances felt strange and stilted, and it kind of went away after the first chapter or the first couple hours, and it made me wonder if maybe they did the first part, like the prologue, after everything, and maybe rushed it in some way, because it just felt different.
Good use of this.
The thing that really pissed me off or rubbed me the wrong way initially is at very early story beat when you're trying to find Gaia and you see the hologram, and then this hacker shows up on screen and does he flips you off, and it just felt so strange and out of place. I really wonder if it was done afterwards, because I hated it. I really hated it. So initially I was like, I don't know where this is going, but it's not starting off strong. But man, did it finish strong. It really brought it home. I really like what they did with the story. No spoilers, of course, but it is such a welcome addition to the Horizon narrative, to the lore, and got to see some familiar characters, new characters, and it just all paid off. It all paid off. Had a great ending, and one where I'm also hoping to see what happens next. So nothing to complain about narratively other than that first hookup, or other than that first hiccup at the beginning. Combat, mechanics, moving, action, all that stuff there's a learning curve, strangely. I don't remember having that big of a learning curve in the first one, but her animations and actions around parkouring, grabbing onto stuff, getting hooked on ledges, it can feel clunky at times, which is kind of a bummer, but oddly never got in the way of my enjoyment of the game. But it definitely was frustrating every now and then, where I would be, just kind of exasperatedly try to climb this thing again so I can jump off it because she didn't grab it the right way. You know what I mean? So that kind of felt weird. But for the most part, climbing was fun, and fighting, no issues at all with fighting. I did really take advantage of some of the accessibility features which allow me to completely slow time. This is an option. You can make this faster. You can slow this down even more, I think. So you really get to pick your playstyle in terms of accessibility like that, which is really cool. Love the feel of all of the bows and traps and the effects. I don't remember if it was this heavy in the first one, but definitely there's a lot of emphasis. Excuse me. There's a lot of emphasis on picking the right element and picking the right loadout in order to fight a certain enemy. So that really added some complexity to some of the boss battles. And
I have something useful lying around.
Yeah, I don't think
I should take a look inside. Okay, what's in here?
Let's see.
This could be useful.
As far as the open world goes, there is so much to do, and let's see, I put about 30 hours into it, finished the story, and I still have so much to do. There is still so much map not explored, and every question mark has something interesting at it. The hunting grounds are back from the first one, which are really fun. The relic ruins are back, which are really awesome. Kind of puzzles, but you get a reward at the end, and sometimes it's parkouring, sometimes it's just moving something around, that kind of thing. So not overly complicated, but just enough to keep you interested and kind of knock it out on the way to something that you're doing. The soundtrack too is just phenomenal. When you're going around the open world, the ambient music that plays is fantastic. When you're in a boss battle or even a fight with a regular group of enemies, the music that kicks up is just fantastic. Like, really phenomenal soundtrack. I tried to see if it was on Spotify or YouTube Music, and they have some songs, but not the complete original soundtrack. So, if anyone knows if I can listen to the whole thing out there, let me know.
How do I get in there?
Okay. Wait, did it get stuck? Did it get stuck, or can I not jump on that? Oh. Oh, gotcha, okay. So it's like sometimes she's super agile and fluid like that, and other times she just gets stuck on something, or I'll press the jump button and she'll fly in the other direction, Assassin's Creed 2 style.
Looks like this door needs some kind of key module to open. Better search the ruin.
Okay, I need a key module. So that's probably where I jumped on this mofo, over here. Aloy and her compatriots are very vocal about what you should or should not be doing, which can be helpful and also annoying. So I don't think there's an accessibility option for like having her talk less, because sometimes I was about to finish a puzzle and I was kind of thinking in there and I almost got it, and she just said it out loud. She just says the... Wait, what is that?
This'll break my fall.
Oh. then other times you're doing a video review and you wish that she would say something because I'm stuck. But yeah. Let's see, what else do I want to show? Let's show one of the cities because they're pretty cool. Let's go over to the coast. The load times are fucking crazy for how good this game looks. Boom, done, loaded. Insane. I wish it was fucking daytime. Can I change the time? Can I sleep? I don't even know. I definitely never slept in the main story.
Please, could you spare a moment?
Landfall welcomes you, Aloy.
Can you? I don't think you can. No, I don't think you can wait. Well, shit.
Ancestor, please. It's about my brother.
The fidelity in the
I don't mean
graphics
to
is
disturb you, but
phenomenal.
I've no one else to turn to.
Just take me through it.
Her hair gets a little
My
crazy
name is
sometimes,
Johar. I'm the weapons
which kind of
officer for this
took me out of
expedition.
some moments. One time she was
It's my
crying,
job to ensure the troops are armed and
threw her
prepared
head
for what's
down,
out there.
and her hair
But
just went,
I failed to do so.
you know.
My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer denied my request for a search party. Now that he's taken most of the fleet back home, we need all hands on deck to ensure the safety of this camp.
Really
just
distinct looking
abandon my
people
post.
too.
But you think your brother
Really
might still be alive?
versatile
Oris has been
and
obsessed with San Francisco ever since I
unique
can remember. He jumped at the
NPCs
chance
in
to join
every
this
city.
expedition.
It's
I have to
really,
believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make
it's
this
not something I ever expected to
If you
notice,
help
but
me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stuff.
it's kind of fascinating
If I
how
make my
you
way up
never
here,
see the
I'll
same
look through
person
it.
twice, because you kind of
Thank
get
you.
that in games
If it
where
helps, my brother
you
carried
see
an
the same
ancestral
enemies, you
relic
see the
with him.
same
I believe your
whatnot,
focus
but
might be able to pick
I
it up.
never see the same people.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain with a hologram of San Francisco, which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some
I
kind
mean,
of
we're in the
beacon
West,
inviting
so
the
San
ancestors
Francisco's
to
in
visit the
play.
city.
I will say other
Speculated.
West Coast cities are in
So they
play
will
as
stay
well,
down if they
which is
couldn't
kind of
read.
cool.
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is,
But I won't spoil what they are.
could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
But yeah, I finished the skill tree at 15 warrior, 1 trapper, 20 hunter, 18 survivor, 10 infiltrator, 4 machine master. So I went with more of this range, power in my bow kind of skills, and then also the survivor, which I thought, yeah, survivor I believe is, no, maybe it's not. Yeah, crafting medicine, getting better health when you're low, getting more valor when you hit stuff, which is what allows you to use your super ability. So every time you unlock one of these middle abilities, which you have to unlock connecting ones, so these 3 will be yellow, and then you'll get access to the middle one, and then you can kind of activate it mid-battle, which is really cool. So like, let's see, maybe I can fast travel into the daytime. We'll just fast travel all the way back over here. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6 seconds. Plus the black screen, so like 6-7 seconds. Still nighttime? Did I skip the day or something? Maybe I traveled all day. Cool looking place though. Love it. Meridian was always really cool to see for players in the first one, and I kind of got that multiple times in this one, which is really cool. I wonder if I just skipped the whole day because I went so far. Let's go halfway. Gosh darn it, I keep doing that. But really, it's I'm never gonna be able to go back to long loading times. No, it's just fucking stays the same time. Awesome. But yeah, really diverse locations too. You can see there's like a nice little desert over there. Now we got some tropical, and then we have like the seaside that we were just at. It's just so fun to be in this world. All the sounds of the jungle, of the desert, the wind, and like I said, the ambient music that plays and then, you know, rears up when you start fighting. It's just... It all comes together in a really, really beautiful way. And it's like that when you mix it with the narrative that was just so engaging and well thought out. This is cool. This is like a fucking jet plane. That's awesome. Love that. So you can go in the super, you go in and you go to change it and you press R1 to activate my, oh yeah. Now I can just gadoosh. Gadoosh. Yeah, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. But you can change it, so there's a bunch of different powers that you can get. And you can change it based on the situation that you're in and what you want to do. Yeah. I just had a fantastic time with this game. And it's... I'm saying it right now, I'm going to die on this hill, but it's the best looking game I've ever seen. I've never seen the fidelity on the game like this.
New plans.
But I'm open to arguments, and it's never, I guess I played on normal, but it's never too difficult. It might be on the high difficulty, but I felt like the difficulty was perfect at normal. It's really fun to scan, see what they're weak to. I am being pulled. You can always get close and do a little melee. See its weak spots, shoot them off. Use the parts that you shoot off for crafting and improving your weapons. Really cool. So much fun. Jumping, crafting arrows while you're jumping. Bam. Feels good, man. It feels so good. Love it. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game from top to bottom. Few issues aside, I'll excuse them. I just really, really, really enjoyed this game. Horizon Forbidden West, 10 out of 10. A masterpiece.